Hello students. Today we are going to start with session 2 of first chapter of civics, that is understanding diversity. So let us start with it. Students, in the last session we have learned about introduction to diversity. We also know some of the examples of how people think in different ways, that is diversity in thinking. We have also learned about diversity in classroom, how does it works. We also know the story of Samir 1 and Samir 2, how they were being friends with each other. And then we realized that how inequality in the society is harmful for us and how it is disturbing the diversity of India. Now in this session we are going to learn about the Varna system in the Vedic period, the caste system during Vedic civilization. Students, prior in India, when people started to come together, they started to live in the society. So they were skilled in different works. Like today, as we are skilled in sports, as we are skilled in singing, dancing, etc. Likewise, prior people were skilled in different works, and as per that work, the society was totally divided into four categories. Okay, that was called as the caste system. So in Hindu religion, the caste system, it was divided into four basic categories. They are Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. The Brahmins were the people who were learned people. They were having knowledge and they used to learn Vedas. The second category was Kshatriya. Kshatriya people were the warriors. They used to go into the battlefield and they used to have fight with the soldiers or the enemies. The Vaishya people were the people, those who are merchants and traders. They totally belong to the trader categories. The last category, that is the fourth, is Shudra category. This category people were given the lowest work in this particular society. Some of them were maids, some of them were cooks, some of them were given task of cleaning the society, etc. So students, this is how diversity in our own society started creating. There are many other reasons by which India started becoming diverse. But internally in India, when we started this Varna system during the Vedic period, we actually started dividing our humanity into different categories itself. Now, what does diversity add to our life? How is it important in our life? Okay, it is very important for us, and yes, we have to preserve and pretend it for our future generation also. For example, diversity creates social bonds. People share different kinds of food. They join celebration of different religions, learn different languages. They get acquainted with different religious cultures. Diversity helps the writers create variety of literature. Now here I want to elaborate you one thing is that if we go in the library, okay, we see many such books which are written by many writers. The thoughts, the ideas which are been put up in these manuscripts, okay, make this particular library a diverse library in terms of books. Okay, now just as animals, real kings became the source of central theme of various literature, so does happen with diverse people and their social practices. Later, people started dividing themselves into social practices. The way they used to pray, the way they used to worship God also started changing. And this started creating diversity in the life of us, in the life of India. Okay. Here we can see one example of diversity of festivals. All religions are combined together. This makes our India a diverse India with all festivals which we celebrate. Our friends celebrate. Okay. Diversity in India, how do we explain this particular diversity? We have different languages, we have different food, we have festivals, religions, music, literature, etc. Actually, we do many things that are similar, except that we do them in a different way. In olden days, people traveled from one place to another for various reasons. Now, India or any country or any city, it was just a land those days. People, as per their requirement and people, as per their want, they started migrating and they started to settle at one place, depending upon the environment or depending upon the needs. Now, later, these people have to travel from one place to another. Okay, for example, people from Arabia they started coming into India. From China they started coming into India. From Portuguese they started coming to India for the traveling purpose. And some of the people, those who stayed back in India, they became the citizens of India, and still their generation, the new generation, is still staying over here in India at different places, and that is the reason why we have got this diverse and mixed culture of people staying together. Many different cultural influence shaped the life and culture of those places. Okay, now we have different states and different states are having different culture. Okay, so if we take Maharashtra, if we take Gujarat, if we take Rajasthan, if we take Madhya Pradesh, etc., all the culture and traditions are different, and we travel to see this particular culture and tradition, which we call it as exploring this particular diversity. And yes, we do like it. On televisions also, wherever we don't reach, the televisions are present, so we can see this diversity on the television also. And yes, we should be proud that we are full of variety. India is full of diversity. That's so beautiful. Now, geographical area also is reason for the diversity. Okay, geographical places, like if I take example of Kolhapur, our ancestors, those who came and settled in Kolhapur, they have seen something good as per the environment of Kolhapur. Okay, we have river Panchaganga. The environment is neither too hot nor too cold over here, and that is the reason why we accepted this habitat. Our ancestors accepted it, and that is the reason why we have started staying over here. And as we started staying, we started increasing our culture, our tradition, and our dance forms, our festivals, etc. Okay, diversity in occupations in cities and villages also. So if we take even the tribal areas, even small areas, there also people are having very beautiful diversities into them. Occupations are different, their culture is different, their tradition is different. Okay, some of the culture and traditions are weird, we can say, but these have been taking place since a long time, and that is the reason why we have to accept this tradition. We have to respect the tradition and culture of each and every religion present into India. That is a true fact. Okay, these are the occupations what we are having. We have marketplace, we have confectioner, we have grocer, fisherman, butler, then we have baker, barber, etc. This makes diversity in terms of occupation. Okay, now we have one case study over here based on Ladakh and Kerala. The same is present in your textbook. When we have the live session, the doubt clearance teachers will ask you some of the questions related to this particular case study about Ladakh and Kerala. So students, it's a request to kindly go through this case study. This case study tells us about how different places in India, one in the topmost corner, that is in the north, and one is Kerala, that is the bottommost corner of India, how these two places belong to India, but they have diversities into them. People are the same, people follow Indian as the citizen, but the thing is, here we are able to see different cultures and different traditions which are being practiced. So this discussion we will do during the doubt clearance session. You just go through this box which is there in your textbook. Yeah, this is picture of Ladakh, and this is picture of Kerala. Two different places in one country having diversity. Unity in diversity, this is very important. Even if we are diverse, but still we are united together. It makes one India, one country, and this is the strong bond which strengthens us together, just like one classroom, and we are different friends of different culture, different religion, different traditions, etc., but we are called as friends together. Likewise, we as citizens of India follow different culture, different tradition, but we are together, we are one, we are called as Indians, Hindustani, etc. Okay, so how this unity in diversity works for us? Diversity in India is a source of strength. For a kind information, students, other countries which do not have so much diversities into them, which are not same like India, these people are studying India. Their prime ministers, their presidents are learning about how India is capable of maintaining this type of diversity with different culture, different traditions, different festivals, different religion, different caste, different people. Thinking is different, writing is different. Your we can say attitudes of people is different. Everything is different over here, but still how come we are able to maintain this particular diversity is one of the most amazing fact that makes India, or it takes India at the topmost level of each and every country. That is a true fact. Okay, Indian freedom struggle, thousands of people with different background. Yes, we have acquired this particular Indian freedom. Okay, we have took it from the hands of the Britishers. Fine, this was possible because of different background people, thousands of different people, those who came together and then they started fighting with the Britishers, etc. Despite of all these diversities, all were strongly united against the British Empire and defeated them. Songs and symbols during freedom struggle, reminders of Indian diversity. All the way the leaders also, those who were there, like we have Subhash Chandra Bose, we have Lala Lajpat Rai, we have Tilak, we have Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar. All these leaders came from different backgrounds and they started to fight for the unity of India, to free India. Okay, so songs were different, symbols were different, and the struggle for Indian diversity, Indian freedom also took place at that particular time. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru termed the coined the term as unity in diversity to describe India. So this is a specific, and this is one of the wonderful theme what Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru has given to us. He tells us in this particular word to the whole world that India is having a term called as unity in diversity. Even if we are diverse, but we are united together, and this is the wall which we have in front of us, so that the intruders or the outside country or the people who wants to attack us, they are not able to attack on us, they are not able to take our country because of this particular unity itself. Okay, this is the picture of India's logo with diversity in it. So beautifully it has been created. You see, India is one country and there are different such cultures and traditions and monuments, and we can say the festivals which are being celebrated in one India itself. So proud to be an Indian, so proud to be. Okay, and we have to maintain, you have to maintain it as the future generation. You have to realize each and every person who is close by to you, saying that how important is unity in diversity of India. Very important. Today we only know one religion, that is humanity, and that is the main source, that is the main strength of India for us, so that we will be, the bonds of us and the bonds in between us will be strong forever and ever and ever, and not only us but the future generation will be safe because of all these things. Okay, India's national anthem, composed by Rabindranath Tagore, is another expression of the unity in diversity of India. So, if we say Jana Gana Mana Adhinayaka Jaya He, this is the national anthem of India, in which each and everything is been elaborated regarding the unity in diversity of India. Especially, this is written by Rabindranath Tagore. So, henceforth, whenever you sing this particular song, okay, respect this song, and that is the reason why we are in total attention when we start singing this particular song, because we respect and we are really proud of this particular song. Okay, here is another image which has been shared to you, which shows again unity in diversity. Different monuments are again present over here, different cultures are present in one India itself. Okay, now this was the end of the session. Hope you enjoyed this session a lot. My request is to you that you read the book thoroughly. Civics is about us. Civics is all about the rules and regulations what we follow, and we have to follow, because it is working for you, it is working for me, and it is working for everybody in the society who is present. And because of this, we have to follow the rules and regulations. Everyone has to follow the rules and regulations for the betterment of the India and the future India. Okay, that will always keep us at the top, and let other countries think upon it ki how this diversity of India is making India such a powerful and such a strength worthy country. Thank you so much. So if you have any doubts, we can ask in the doubt clearance session, no issues. But the thing is, the worksheets and assignments which are been sent to you, kindly start solving them. Read the book thoroughly, read the case study which has been provided to you, so that the teachers will ask you certain questions on that particular case study. This is one of the beautiful example given to us, and thank you very much to listen. Thanks a lot.